Well, what would you ask Jesus? If you could go on your phone right now, what would you say? Would you ask him to order you a Starbucks? Would you go on your phone and say, "Hey, Jesus, would you please order me breakfast from Cracker Barrel, please?" Um, yeah. I think this AI is getting a little bit out of hand. If you don't believe me, according to CBN.com, what would you ask Jesus? New AI Jesus app knows the gospel well, but critics are alarmed. Would you text Jesus a question, knowing he would immediately reply? Wow. Well, guess what? With the help of an AI enhanced app, you can text Jesus and other biblical characters and receive an immediate response. Um, this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Text with Jesus. Maybe you've already seen it. I have not seen it yet. Text with Jesus is a new app launched last month by Cat Loaf Software, an app development company in Los Angeles. The app replicates an instant messaging platform with biblical figures impersonated by the artificial intelligence program ChatGPT. Um, wow. It says, let's see, Stefan Peter, the app's developer, told the company's CEO, and the company's CEO told RNS, "We stir the AI and tell it you are Jesus, or you are Moses, or whoever, and knowing what you already have in your database, you respond to the questions based on their characters." Mm-mm-mm. I don't know, guys. I think this AI is getting a little bit out of hand. Let me read to you what the AI responded. I mean, it's from this seems pretty accurate to me. CBN News asked the AI app, I believe it's powered by ChatGPT. They asked the app, "Will everyone go to heaven? As much as I desire for all people to be saved and come to the knowledge of the truth," this is the app talking. This is not Jesus. This is ChatGPT, text Jesus or whatever this thing is. This is artificial intelligence talking right here. "As much as I desire for all people to be saved and come to the knowledge of the truth, not everyone will ultimately choose to accept the gift of salvation and enter into heaven. While God's love is unconditional, He also respects our free will and allows us to make our own choices." That's crazy. That is crazy. Now this actually was not bad. CBN News asked the AI, the app, "Does God care about unborn children? What does he think about abortion?" The AI app answered, "God deeply cares about every human life, including unborn children. From the moment of conception, a unique and precious life begins to form. In the scriptures, it is written, 'For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb.'" Psalm 139:13. This verse reveals God's intimate involvement in the creation and development of every individual. Still talking here. Regarding abortion, it is important to understand that God values and cherishes all human life. The deliberate termination of a pregnancy through abortion goes against the sanctity of life that God has established. In His eyes, every life is sacred and deserving of protection, the app responded. It's crazy. This is powered by ChatGPT. Absolutely crazy. But you know something? Regardless of what you think of this, okay? Regardless of what you think, There was a Jewish scientist back earlier this year, and he stated that the AI technology that we have now, the article heading, this is Daily Mail .com here, or .co.uk. Could ChatGPT create a new religion? World is on the verge of a contemporary faith started by an AI writing its own sacred text, historian claims. This guy's name is Yuval Noah Harari. Hope I'm not mispronouncing his name. But according to him, the world is on the verge of a new religion created by artificial intelligence. This guy's a historian. According to him, he thinks that there should be urgent regulation, which I agree with him on that. I don't know if this article will go into it or not, but you need to go to Living Waters on their YouTube channel. They did a video about a month ago talking about what this guy said about Christianity or something like that. Apparently, he's really not a fan. And, I'm sure he's got his good personal reasons. I think he's gay or something like that. That's fine, whatever. But he said that let me go and find this. I didn't have the article link ready. I'm sorry about that. How is everyone doing this morning? This is going to be, this is the first of a thing here on my channel where I'm going to try to provide you with a daily analysis of anything that could be of a threat to you as a man, specifically from a spiritual perspective. I'm not trying to be like other channels, copy what they're doing. But what I have noticed is that there's not much of a source of like a news source, but that it focuses on what could be a threat to you as a man, what could be threatening your masculinity today, what could be threatening your family, your children, what could be influencing them. I'm gathering some articles on witchcraft and the occult and how that's coming into movies, and how, I mean, these things are vastly going to start affecting your family, man, if you don't do something about it. So this is going to be a daily spiritual threat analysis, basically. I've got the article here, and in the Times of Israel, Yuval Noah Harari. And okay, hold on one second. Man, okay, this is it. Yeah, may inspire new cults. Yuval Noah Harari warns AI can create religious text. That's crazy. May inspire new cults. I mean, has anyone really asked what the ramifications of some of this stuff's going to be? Look at, I mean, people our age, my age group, probably are not familiar with what happened at Jonestown, I think in South Africa, with the cult there that was led by Jones. What was that guy's name? Man, it slips my mind. But anyway, he had his entire following drink a poisonous drink, and I mean, that's what I think that, if I'm not mistaken, that's what inspired the term drinking the Kool-Aid. By the way, this is not Kool-Aid. This is 8 o'clock coffee. That is what is fueling this podcast this morning, this daily analysis update. But anyway, what that wasn't very long ago. That was obviously that was literally a death cult, and you do have to sit and ask, like, what could be coming down the road? What could all of this create? I'm not trying to be negative. I know there's a lot of good that come from this, and we're already using AI. Look, if you've been asking Siri or asking Google or asking Alexa anything, you've already been using AI for quite a while. Now, this is what he said. In the future, we might see the first cults and religions in history whose revered texts were written by a non human intelligence. And he says, of course, religions throughout history claim that their holy books were written by an unknown human intelligence. This was never true before. This could become true very, very quickly with far reaching consequences. Let's see here. I'll read you what he said here. For thousands of years, prophets and poets and politicians have used language and storytelling in order to manipulate and control people to reshape society. Now AI is likely to be able to do it, and once it can, it doesn't need to send killer robots to shoot us. It can send humans to pull the trigger. I don't know. And I know that's definitely a negative outlook for sure. I'm not denying that whatsoever. But I have to say, I do think that we should be careful how much we personally rely on technology. I can't knock it too much because I am doing this live daily analysis using technology. I know that. But I do think it's something that we as men um, should be aware of. Because look, you only have one life to live. There's only one life to live. You don't get another one here in this physical realm, anyway. And why would you let an AI bot live it for you? I'm just saying. You know something? It's funny though, in times of uncertainty, listen to this. This is Psalm 3. Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me? Many are saying of me, God will not deliver him. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory and the one who lifts my head high. I call out to the Lord, and he answers me from his holy mountain. I lie down and sleep. I awake again because the Lord sustains me. I will not fear though tens of thousands assail me on every side. Arise, Lord, deliver me, my God. Strike all my enemies on the jaw. Break the teeth of the wicked. From the Lord comes deliverance. May your blessing be on your people. I hope you've enjoyed this first live stream of a daily analysis. I think our goal time frame is going to be every morning at 7 a.m., at least Monday through Friday. Haven't decided if it'll be all days yet, but just wanted to bring this to your attention. I will try to stay up on stories and try to see what could be the biggest spiritual threat to men day by day. But guess what? Me telling you about it, none of that does any good unless if you have your spiritual life, if you have your entire life guarded by the one who holds everything in his hands, and that is God and his son Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit. So anyway, be blessed, act like men. Stay tuned for tomorrow, 7 a.m. daily analysis.